Peace, man. Shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube space. It's your boy Lush Gaming. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're into Web3 gaming content, because that's mainly what we're focusing on over here, man. Y'all know how we do. Play to own around this joint, man. But as you can see, we in Champions Ascension again, man. Probably my favorite project in the Web3 gaming space. Right now, you know, I'll probably play this the most. I ain't gonna say I play it the most. There's a couple other games I play casually, because I kind of gotta focus up when I play this. So, and I like to stream too. So sometimes I might want to play, but I don't feel like setting up a stream, so I won't jump on. But you know, we here tonight, man. It's your boy. We definitely gonna be cruising around YouTube tonight, man. I'm gonna find something. I gotta check, because I missed the game, so I'm gonna check out the I gotta watch these highlights, so y'all gonna hear that in the background. But it's also what I was looking at, it's also gonna be okay, let me close that. There's a few, it's some other I guess some Paul Barron Network episodes that I missed today. I think I guess like 2 of those I gotta watch, and a few others, man. So we'll be jumping around YouTube tonight, man. Hope everybody having an amazing one. I am. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. We in this thing. Let me see. I'm gonna smash this for a minute. But yeah, we're gonna focus on the wins, man. Always focus on the wins. Oh, I meant to test my music. Let me see. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, that's solid. I want to make sure the music wasn't too loud. It was a little low. Glad when I say low, you really couldn't hear it at all. So I might knock it down just a tinks. That should be cool, man. I'll be over here like we're rocking out to that. People probably thought I was weird as shit. Oh yeah, I gotta check these highlights, man. We'll turn it down though. Who y'all got winning the NBA championship this year, man? It's looking crazy right now. I'm spaced out the right way, man. I don't want to start the day off with a bad one. First match of the day. It's important that we set the tone. Not really, but I see Yancey slide on here a lot, man. They play the game a lot. They be in here going crazy. Hopefully, yeah, Yancey nice. I think Yancey might have did me once or twice, to be honest. I feel like I got some laggage going on. I don't know why motherfuckers be so anxious to just... Stole my kill. I had that one. This win is a win. We'll take it. Timberwolves. Yeah, I missed the whole game, man. So I gotta. I meant to. We'll jump right back in. I want to get him to 20 tonight, man. That's a nice little. We gotta win a lot for that. So hopefully we go on a nice 15-20 win streak. We can keep it going. Got it out of there. Let me see. I can't. I'm gonna watch chat here shortly, but I want to do some 1v1s too, man. That's what I think. I keep saying that. I think I'm like one day I'm gonna do all 3v3s. I'm gonna do all 1v1s. Then I'm gonna just do a whole day of the Vault of the Carnage, man. Just to mix it up, you know what I mean? Well, that's not mixing it up. That's, you know what I mean? Just kind of separating it. Oh, get out of there. Got you, big boy. Come here. Oh, I missed. You got eliminated. Watch out. Back up off me. Die, motherfucker. Get off of there. Fuck. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. G shit on them. Yeah. They thought they had me. That was a good one. We're gonna upgrade if we can. I need my powers up. That was a good win for me. And we just need. Okay, so yeah, we can get him. We about to be 90. We can get him to 20 tonight. We can get him to 20 tonight. Okay, yeah, I already did that. So and Minnesota is kicking Denver ass right now. That's intense, man. Before they kicking their ass. Third quarter, 2 minutes left. Win after win. Come on, man. I know it's gonna fuck me up when they throw me in that other arena. I always get fucked up over there, man. I ain't gonna say always. It's a little bit better with the bigger dudes. Fuck off, man. Oh, good dodge. What the fuck just happened there? What the fuck just happened? Man, what in the fuck? How the fuck did I just die? She seemed like she got. I want to play with her. She seemed like she tough. I like her dodge too. She seemed like she tough, man. Man, that motherfucker came all the way back, fuck my people up. Wow. Go get the heals, man. What are you doing? Wow. Man, he fucked him up. I don't know what the fuck happened to me in that match, man. I ran into the most... Man, they kicking their ass by 30, man. They going wild. Back to Minnesota, down 2. That's deep. I don't know what, I gotta watch that playback. I don't know what the fuck just happened to me. The motherfucker one-shot me just now. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Never getting they motherfucking ass kicked. They lost by 36 at the crib. This shit over with. It's gonna be a gentleman sweep. It's gonna be a gentleman sweep. I think they might have snapped they motherfucking ass. Ooh-wee. Focus up, man. We need this. Get it right. Focus that. Miss. Miss everything. Fuck, hit them all. I missed that. Unbelievable. Beat your motherfucking ass over here. Damn, good shit, good shit. What you thought? What you think I am, pussy? Out of here. My shit over there. Get him away from there. Get him off of me. Had me on the ropes a little bit. Had me on the ropes a little bit. I ain't see what my potion was like. I don't know, I just up, man. I can't be up that much. Yeah, come think of it right now, in this moment, this might be the game I play the most. Outside of the game I play with my son, I play the majority of the time I'm on a video game right now is I'm playing with my son, right? He likes Fortnite, Lego, and he also plays Spider-Man 2, so outside of that, I'm right here in the arena, man. I need to, I was about to say, let me focus up for a second. Oh, you coming for me, huh? Fuck off me, stupid. Fuck you, punk motherfucker. That's my guy that did that just now. Fuck out of here. Get that one, motherfucker. Y'all gonna give me something. My boy was doing his thing. He's pissed. I know the feeling of doing your thing and not getting credit for it. I'd like to see that kill notch by your column. It's just something about that kill notch make you feel a little bit better about the win. You know, it's still a win, but especially when you do the most damage and you ain't get not one kill, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, boy. That's why you gotta finish your man fast, for real. You got to finish your man's fast. Cause it ain't just about getting the win. It's about getting that kill. I think you get more experience and shit for that. I'm pretty sure you do. Fuck you up, stupid. Your dumb ass over there. Your stupid ass over there. See, he stole my kill. Well, he did get up in there, so. That motherfucker do a whole lot of that shit. Fuck out of here. Ah, that bitch ain't going there. Oh man. I don't think I got one. See shit like that. Cause I know I 9,000 damage, the most, not one kill. Sneaky motherfuckers, man. One tap, I was so angry just then, I forgot to hit the button. Got to hit the motherfucking button. Let me find something on YouTube real fast, man. I wish they had a way that oh, and I need to put that on the post too. Cause they need that in the game. Like they need somewhere where you can just like click on it and it just show you random matches. So if I wanted to just sit here and watch other people fight, I could. They need that. I'm about to do just actually put a post up on he just put a post up on Twitter. Like if you could add one thing in the game, I already commented one thing I would add. I might pull that post up here in a minute so y'all can see it. Let y'all see me talk shit. It's crazy as fuck because these are like actually, you know, I'm not that used with like game developers being, I'm not used to game developers being that in you know, that in contact with they player bases, you know. So it's kind of crazy, man, when you would jump on somebody Twitter and it's like the you know, the executive fucking of the game is like, yeah man, that's a good idea, you know what I mean, like what else you think, motherfucker, like shit like that. And that shit happens a lot. Like it's just dope, man. I think the Web3 space is dope as shit. And it's just gonna get better, man. It's just gonna get better and better. And better and fucking better. and I gotta find my fucking phone. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm still kind of scrolling YouTube. I need to find something on this motherfucker. Where he at? Paul Barron. He had. Let's see what's going on there. SEC targets Robinhood crypto. Gensler FUD continues. SEC targets Robinhood crypto. Gensler FUD continues. This is Paul Barron. Let me get right one time. This is I'm finna be playing in the background. This is Paul Barron at work, man. If you not following Paul Barron, man, some of the best goddamn crypto interviews you gonna see anywhere happen over there on that channel. I thought I took that off. I don't even know how that happened. Some of the best happen right over there on that channel, man. So that's what I'm about to listen to real quick. I checked this shit. It sounded like the sound was cool. If it's not, then I'm sorry. Go to the goddamn channel and listen to it on your own time. What they're doing with Paul Barron Network. Watch all of them. Awesome, awesome interviews. Robinhood, you guys don't want to miss it. My name is Paul Barron. Welcome back to the Tech Path. I might have to stop it. If you matter of fact, I'm gonna skip a little bit. Cause you don't want to be playing people's shit too much, so I'm gonna stop it, maybe skip through a little bit to the main shit in between matches or whatever. For their Bitcoin and crypto businesses. Now, this is a question mark as to what is it going to entail? What is it that Robinhood is perceived as doing wrong, and what kind of remedies would they have to do to get in a compliance scenario with the SEC? All of that is still yet to be determined. But very interesting timing here. And if you guys remember last week, we were talking about this. There's a lot of things that the SEC is going to be faced with this week, including a hearing, including the response to the Ripple situation. All of that is really most likely going to be bad for the SEC. And I think the normal tactics that they've done has always been do these timely scenarios that, of course, shift the narrative and say, hey, there's nothing to see here. Look at what we're doing over here with Robinhood. Interesting, as I said, timing. Robinhood tanks 5% after the SEC issued the Wells notice. And that's the whole point. If you look at timing for the Robinhood stock, remember that Robinhood is getting ready to do earnings right here on May the 8th. Boom. This is typical of the SEC. And this, to me, I mean, I don't understand it. This is as close to market manipulation as you can get. I can't imagine that this isn't. This is a publicly traded company who has hundreds of thousands of stockholders who now got hurt immediately because of this kind of situation from the SEC. I want to go over and just kind of remind you of some things that have happened in the past. This is Robinhood talking a little bit more about their position. And this is coming from a former SEC individual. Listen.
I've worked in the financial services industry for over 25 years and served as a commissioner of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission and as deputy director of the SEC's Division of Trading and Markets. We offer 18 digital assets compared to hundreds on other platforms. We don't offer yield-generating products like staking or lending. And Robinhood Markets is a publicly traded company subject to SEC disclosure rules, and we operate two highly regulated, registered subsidiary broker-dealers.
Couldn't you simply offer those tokens through your SEC registered broker-dealer?
It's a very, very telling question. The answer is no. There are a few coins that have been noted in recent SEC complaints. We do trade on our platform. You would think with a major broker-dealer sitting on the other side of our house, our primary business, we could simply say, okay, SEC, you've just said these are securities. I'm going to go trade them on my broker now. It's impossible without regulatory relief and infrastructure changes in the securities markets. When Chair Gensler at the SEC in 2021 said, come in and register, we did. We actually came in, we went through a 16-month process with the SEC staff trying to register a special purpose broker-dealer. And then we were pretty summarily told in March that that process was over and we would not see any fruits of that effort.
And just for the record, what is the status of your registration effort presently?
I believe it's the technical term would be DOA.
So as you can see, this of course is Robinhood. They've gone by the rules of the road, and I think they've also aligned themselves in a very good position, possibly a better position, maybe even more so than Coinbase. So for this to happen to them, a Wells notice, just shows the kind of scenario that we've talked about many times, and that is government overreach that continues to be part of the narrative that's coming out of the SEC. So much so that this is now being looked at by Congress and the Financial Services Committee. This is going to be airing this week, and that's happening on May 7th. And this, of course, is the balancing deterrence with due process. The whole process that they'll be talking about is the level of overreach that the SEC has. So we'll see, though it won't be Gensler there. We'll try to bring some of that to you.
And interesting stuff. Yeah, man. Robinhood targeted by the SEC. It's Paul Barron Network, man. Dropped this like 10 hours ago. Y'all go over there, check this out.
To you guys as it rushed to resolve this week. I want to go to another clip here. This is Gensler getting grilled by Congress. And it's happened before, so take a listen.
And finally, I want to raise an alarming issue that I think needs further attention: the timing of various actions by the SEC while Congress is seeking to establish a regulatory framework on digital assets. Name a few. January 12, 2023, this committee announces the formation of the Digital Assets, Financial Technology and Inclusion Subcommittee. It was subsequently announced that the SEC pursued enforcement actions against two firms. March 9th, 2023, the committee hosts its first hearing on the Biden administration's approach to digital assets. An hour before the hearing, you publish an op-ed in The Hill. April 27th, 2023, the committee hosts another hearing on digital asset regulation. You tweet and quote office hours video on your view that most digital assets are securities. May 3rd, 2023, this committee and the House Agriculture Committee, led by my colleague Chairman Thompson, announced our first joint hearing on digital asset legislation, which is unprecedented. Published another office hours. I'm not one to connect dots, but it seems like you're actively trying to undermine the work of Congress, and you must not impede our work to do our job, even though you won't do yours. I yield back.
Joe wants to respond.
I very much respect the work of this committee and the work of this committee around crypto assets. We have a robust mind. This is a field that's ripe with fraud, and so our enforcement sometimes does roll out while we work here as well.
Yeah, okay, well, normal game plan. This is just going to continue, most likely, until Congress and our lawmakers actually do something. That's really what it boils down to. I want to go to another scenario that is playing out right now, and that, of course, is the consensus lawsuit. Remember,
Again, man, this is Paul Barron Network. The SEC targets Robinhood Crypto. It's real important to stay up to date on this kind of thing, man. It's the future of money, man. Do we really want it in the same people's hands who's had it for the past, century?
timing is going to be also primed in a very unique way again. So prepare for more FUD coming. Listen into this clip.
Are you saying by filing this complaint, you're thinking that the ETF approval, like the SEC is just not going to approve through an ETF, and that kind of like factored into it?
Yeah, it was ever based on various communications that we had with people in the industry that they weren't going to approve in 2024.
We thought that we wouldn't need to bring the Ethereum action if the SEC was going to approve the Ethereum ETF, because that's sort of your best evidence to say, look, Ethereum's obviously not a security. This is just another instance of the SEC saying it's not in approving the ETFs.
This is all happening this month in May. Again, timing that is perfect for the SEC, the ability to kind of camp out on this FUD train that they seem to be really kind of pushing through. And remember, there are some other things happening in May right now that is going to be critical for the SEC. In fact, it may be bad for them, at least on the outside looking in. You look at this right here, XRP, of course, is getting ready to see their revised schedule for remedies. The SEC has their opening brief that's due on March 22nd. That was where we're talking about. And then Ripple's opposition brief was due on April 22nd. Done. Now the SEC.
Match was kind of intense. I missed that last part. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Prepare for more FUD. Listen into this clip.
Are you saying by filing this complaint, you're thinking that the ETF, like the SEC, is just not going to approve Ethereum ETF, and that kind of like factored into it?
We thought it was ever based on numerous communications that we had with people in the industry that they weren't going to approve.
We thought that we wouldn't need to bring the Ethereum action if the SEC was going to approve the Ethereum ETF, because that's sort of your best evidence to say, look, Ethereum's obviously not a security. This is just another instance of the SEC saying it's not and approving ETFs.
This is all happening this month in May. Again, timing that is perfect for the SEC.
Whole lot of bullshit been going on with them in this crypto thing, man. I hope people paying attention.
The ability to kind of camp out on this FUD train that they seem to be really kind of pushing through. And remember, there are some other things happening in May right now that is going to be critical for the SEC. In fact, it may be bad for them, at least on the outside looking in. We look at this right here, XRP, of course, is getting ready to see their revised schedule for remedies. The SEC has their opening brief that's due on March 22nd. That was where we're talking about. And then Ripple's opposition brief was due on April 22nd. Done. Now the SEC has to reply to that, and it's due on May 6th. This is all about the fine. If the judge comes away from this after looking at these briefs coming in, the judge may very well put this down to a zero fine. The possibility is greater, and I think it's all going to depend on the brief that's coming from the SEC. So does Gensler know something? Does he maybe know his brief is going to have some problems? And if that is the case, great time to drop a whale's notice, great time to continue our efforts to deem the security. All of this time, very in a way, I think that all of us have to kind of look at it and just kind of go, huh, there's something up here. Let me go to another clip here. This gets into a reminder where XRP is today. Listen in.
Well, save your applause for the next thing I'm going to say, because I want to emphasize here that after a nearly 3-year battle with the SEC and the worst Christmas ever, the court has ruled, this is a federal court in the United States, has ruled that as a matter of law, XRP in and of itself is not a security. Yeah. That one, you can applaud all you want for that one. I mean, I can just sit down and let you guys applaud for the rest of my slide, because that was, that was an incredibly difficult 2.5 years. That was a dark, kind of a little bit of a dark time for us. Other than Bitcoin, XRP is now the only digital asset with regulatory clarity in the United States.
I let myself down on that one. Oh, he went nuts too. I think he kicked my ass before, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd apply for that one too.
All right, so you can see that this is critical for the SEC.
I'm gonna run this back a little bit.
It may be bad for them, at least on the outside.
Again, we listening to this is Paul Bearing Network on YouTube. SEC targets Robinhood Crypto. This just came out today, about 10 hours ago.
Looking in, we look at this right here. XRP, of course, is getting ready to see their revised schedule for remedies. The SEC has their opening brief that's due on March 22nd. That was where we're talking about. And then Ripple's opposition brief was due on April 22nd. Done. Now the SEC has to reply to that, and it's due on May 6th. This is all about the fine. If the judge comes away from this after looking at these briefs coming in, the judge may very well put this down to a zero fine. The possibility is greater, and I think it's all going to depend on the brief that's coming from the SEC. So does Gensler know something? Does he maybe know his brief is going to have some problems? And if that is the case, great time to drop a whale's notice, great time to our efforts to keep the security. All of this time, very in a way, I think that all of us have to kind of look at it and just kind of put something up here. Let me go to another clip here. This gets into a reminder where XRP is today, isn't it?
Well, save your applause for the next thing I'm going to say, because I want to emphasize here that after a nearly 3-year battle with the SEC and the worst Christmas ever, the court has ruled, this is a federal court in the United States, has ruled that as a matter of law, XRP in and of itself is not a security. Yeah, that one, you can applaud all you want for that one. I mean, I can just sit down and let you guys applaud for the rest of my slot, because that was, that was an incredibly difficult 2.5 years. That was a dark, kind of a little bit of a dark time for us. Other than Bitcoin, XRP is now the only digital asset with regulatory clarity in the United States. Yeah, I'd applaud for that one too.
All right, so you can see that this is still a situation where the SEC, they got a black mark.
Way to go, Ripple. Way to go, XRP. Way to go.
On the record, they lost that case. One of the key things that we will see a lot more of, and that is going to be stablecoin. I think we're still up for some stablecoin regulation coming soon out of Congress. But you've got the EU already moving in this place with Mika, and now you've got this coming in from XRP and Ripple. Listen in.
Once we started talking to partners and everything, it was going to get out one way or another, so we figured we might as well tell everybody.
David, is there a name for the Ripple stablecoin by chance?
You know what? You're just going to have to call it the Ripple stablecoin for now. I have been told that I cannot disclose the name on being deaf until. So come to Apex. Is it June?
It's next month, which is June.
Oh yeah. Okay. So next month, come to Amsterdam, and I think you will be among the first to know. Maybe we should start some betting pools about
Yeah, I know.
USD Ripple, USDR, USDX. So yeah, you guys can come up with a betting pool of all possible names. Best of luck.
All right, so I like it. USD Ripple. That'll be the one to go. So USDR. All of this is timed perfectly. I think it's just a matter of time before we start to see some regulatory alliances out of DC. Hopefully that gets us going in the right direction. This is a big problem, I think, for innovation, and will continue to thwart innovation in the United States. If we don't get our act together, overreach is almost to the point, I think, that Gary Gensler is just pointing Congress. Very, very interesting. So, listen up. If you guys are not part of the Diamond Circle, make sure and get in right now. It's a great place to get additional content from us. And also, you get...
Pretty much wraps up that, man. That's, again, that was my guy over there at the Paul Barron Network. He had another one. He dropped today. Tangent Crypto Wallet. Just check it out. See what's going on with the old Tangent Crypto Wallet.
The new network, so...
Again, Paul Barron Network. This one came out today too.
Now on Tangent, what's coming? Give me kind of the rundown.
It is really amazing. So I mean, as you have experienced this already last time, we are absolutely 100% community driven. So whatever our community wants from us, we do it. Well, right now we have more than 42 layer 1s available in our Tangent and our hardware wallet, and we have many more pieces. So like we already have that up here. So we're talking about Moonbeam, ZK, Zinc, Gira. We also have ICP implant, Zai, the Tensor Tau, multi-network, Base, Flare, and so many more coming. It's unbelievable what our developers are doing right now. So that is, I mean, again, it's all community driven, and we're working so hard to get in the next month all these important networks up that our community was asking for, and also a lot of feedback came in from your community. And also ask for a lot of these networks, like Zai, the Tensor, ICP, I mean, radio network as well.
So good advancements, at least on the number of tokens available. Obviously, the number of networks that are available for we've kind of looked at.
Run that back a little bit. Yeah, I gotta run that back. I missed some.
Our hardware wallet, and we have more, like we already have that up here. So we're talking about Moonbeam, ZK Zinc era. We also have ICP implant, Xi, the Tensor Tau, Manta network, base, Flare, and so many more coming. It's unbelievable what our developers are doing right now. So that is, I mean, again, it's all community driven, and we're working so hard to get in the next week, month, all these important networks up that our community was asking for, and also a lot of feedback came back from your community, and also asked for a lot of these networks, specifically like Xi, the Tensor, ICP, in radio network as well.
So good advancements, at least on the number of tokens available. Obviously, the number of networks that are available for many people who have kind of looked at the opportunity. I think when you look at self-custody, that's a big key, is having enough bandwidth there and enough flexibility to kind of get into all the potentials here. Of course, base network is that available now? Can I get it on Tangent today, or when will that be in?
As far as I know, base is already implemented. I don't know if it was just on the beta network, but if it's just only on the beta network right now, we can definitely get it in the next days on, because our team is so quick with testing, and then we need to test these, and just a marathon right now what we're doing for the summer.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about staking, because this is coming up very fast. You've got Solana, Cosmos, Polkadot, Polygon, Cardano, Avalanche. Many of these are top tokens. Even your protocol in there. What is that going to look like? Explain to me a little bit more about the staking process. Is it going to be very similar to other wallets where I'm going in, finding a validator, staking my tokens? Do they disappear off my wallet like they go into a validator with some of the other wallets, or how will you guys do it?
So I need to slow down unfortunately a little bit. So our developer team is working very, very hard on that. We have an aggregator right now who's doing the staking for us. So most likely I cannot talk too much to that, but I can definitely say that we will have by the end of June.
So y'all have an idea of what I'm actually listening to. That's him up there.
Avalanche, Binance, Smart Chain, Reader, Cardano, Polygon, Polkadot, Cosmos, and Solana as well online on our wallet. If you delegate or you're gonna send to another network, I can't say that right now, but I'm sure we're gonna do a verification so it stays in your wallet and you just provide liquidity for that, so the staking can get processed. That's the good thing about that right now. We already have, for example, VeChain Live for staking. I mean, chain is staking, or is it the airdrop? I mean, some people say so, some people say so. So you definitely get your rewards right now in more when you have VeChain on your Tangent wallet in the main network. So that is already in process, that's already implemented at the next network. So
let's go.
I'm really, really proud of that. So like I said, end of June, we look forward to 100% live and for everybody to play around that and to make sure that you don't need to get anything third party.
Oh, that was 20. Oh no, the lecture. Okay, I'm tripping. Next level 20.
Also increasing security. Also make sure that you couldn't get botted or that nothing can disappear from the wallet. That's, I mean, again, safety is important for us.
Well, I think security is such a huge role. This is one of the things that when I'm talking to people that are getting into self-custody for the first time, that's always the first question mark. How secure is it? What's the process? And once you explain it to them and show them the utility case, especially of a Tangent wallet.
Very, very important to know about them hardware wallets, man. Google that shit. I need to get me a referral code or something. I don't have a Tangent wallet, but I've been wanting to get one. I don't know how good it does. That's why I want to watch this. I don't know how good it do with MetaMask and sign-ins and shit like that, but
feel much more comfortable about it once they understand.
and we'll figure it out. Express, tech support, pay.
Right now, make sure and smash the like button. It is one of the ways that other people will learn about these kinds of tool sets that are out there, especially in self-custody. We will be doing something very special towards the end of the show, so make sure and stick around for that. We've got a surprise for you out there. I want to get into this a little bit further because networks are one thing, but also getting into swaps. Now, a swap, of course, is already available within the Tangent platform itself. What about the model that you guys have here on one of your roadmap slides that we looked at? New on-ramp, off-ramp providers, better rates, all that kind of stuff. What's in the cards right now coming down the pipe?
Yeah, thank you very much. And you said it pretty clear, Paul. I mean, having a seamless experience for the users where they can really do everything in one app is absolutely important. It also reduces the risk that you're going to send maybe something to another spot where you maybe mismatched a wallet address or something else is wrong. So we make sure that you can do everything directly in our open source app. And by the way, our app successfully passed the second external firmware audit from another company without any found issues, backdoors, etc. So the opportunity of having a cross-chain swap directly on Tangent was very important for us, and we were pretty proud. We launched that a couple of months ago. So right now you can swap most likely everything to everything, not only between EVM compatible networks, so like Ethereum to
Damn, I shot that too early.
Ethereum to Matic or something like that. So right now you can really swap your Bitcoin to XRP, or maybe in the opposite direction, whatever you would like to do with that. And then again, without having your assets listed. And we're pretty proud that due to the fact that we have right now one decentralized exchange with 1inch integrated into our cross-chain swap, we also have 2 additional exchanges with ChangeLi and ChangeNow as aggregators, and we will definitely bring on the next one also OKXX. Okay. Also brings a lot of more assets what you swap directly on the app.
Just kind of feel like one I should Tangent Pay. See what that's about.
This is a very, very complicated legal thing for us. We need to make sure that we fulfill all the roles, all the different requirements also here in the States. I mean, you know how quick the SEC can file something that's not correct, but they can do that. So we need to make sure that we do everything correct from the very beginning. So therefore, we started with that as first, and also that and we're pretty confident that we can do that also in the States and short. But they make Tangent Pay, that really makes me so proud to talk about that because we as Tangent are the very, very first card supplier or payment provider, or not a payment provider, but a card supplier that is capable to do it directly, 100% direct swapping. You want to pay your coffee, your groceries, your gas on the gas station with cryptos, with that crypto you want, Bitcoin, Ethereum.
That's dope as shit.
Whatever you want. And we're not making that middle step of pay the gas station with US dollars and use it from your wallet, from your account, and then have a middleman that swaps it to US dollars and then send it to the gas station. Then do that directly with Visa together. So Visa takes.
That's big. That's fucking big, man. Tangent Wallet partnership with Visa. That's big. Fuck up off of me, punk. Now I'm about to fuck you up. Maybe not. Bitch. Thought I had that last kill. Let me go back into this stuff. What? Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, that's big for that, this Tangent Wallet shit.
It's care about everything, our official partner, what we're really proud of. So I know we've talked about that 7 months ago.
They lock in with Amazon next. Big shit, man. They can get on Amazon fast.
Already a little bit, but unfortunately things take time. And we need to make sure that everything we're going to do is 100% correct according to the regulations. And going back to the card a little bit, and everybody of you know our cards we have right now with the 2.0 version. And here comes a very important topic. These cards, what you have right now, no matter if you got the 2.0 version or the 1.0 version, this is still your wallet. You decide to have the Tangent Pay. This is a new product. So this stays your wallet. The Tangent payment card will be a separate item, a separate product. So no mixing up with your hardware wallet and payment possibilities.
But yet at the same time, it's going to be connected into the wallet itself, the hardware wallet. So
Yes,
the
sir.
functionality in terms of ease of use, because that is a big problem right now. If you use crypto and have these, kind of these debit card platforms, actually the companies that are doing this, but there's a transfer process. There's usually a fee involved, and those are some of the challenges. So I'm intrigued with the fact that you guys are kind of going this direction with Visa. So good to know.
So also we have another very important feature. What I have already had a conversation with our CTO a year ago at the permissionless 2 in Austin, and this is the passphrase option. So with the latest update, I think it was launched last week, you can also have your 24-word seed phrase plus your 50-digit long passphrase. What makes it very important and very safe to have an additional layer, what makes it absolutely impossible to hack your wallet.
Well, that gets back into the security side of things, so I do agree with that. Push notifications are coming, additional in-app support for language, send screen redesign, you guys are doing all that. And you mentioned the passphrase support there. Well, okay, so these are all welcome features coming forward. And I think, I haven't tested this within an app right now because I use multiple devices, but I'm curious. Someone has one phone, but they have, a wife has a set of cards, your daughter has a set of cards, you have a set of cards. Can I combine those into one platform and use them all under one app?
Yeah, most likely. What I got on my phone is the passphrase.
I missed the passphrase option. I gotta run that back. Again, this Paul Bear Network with the speaking to, I think this might be the CEO of Tangent Wallet. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. Dude get the best interviews ever, man.
So with the latest update, I think it was launched last week, you can also have your 24-word seed phrase plus your 50-digit long passphrase. What makes it very important and very safe to have an additional layer, what makes it absolutely impossible to hack your wallet.
Well, that gets back into the security side of things, so I do agree with that. Push notifications are coming, additional in-app support for language, send screen redesign, you guys are doing all that. And you mentioned the passphrase support there. Well, okay, so these are all welcome features coming forward. And I think, I haven't tested this within an app right now because I use multiple devices, but I'm curious. Someone has one phone, but they have, a wife has a set of cards, your daughter has a set of cards, you have a set of cards. Can I combine those into one platform and use them all under one app?
Yeah, most likely. What I got, I got on my phone by its own. I got, I think, 8 different wallets, 8 different Tangent wallets on my phone. I got my own 4 wallets. I got for my daughter, for each daughter 1 wallet, so I got 8. I got the burner wallet, so I got 9 wallets. Right?
Get off me, no.
You have everything together, and you can slide in the very top from left wallet to right wallet. It's a pretty comfortable feature, and to make sure that separate your assets, and this is also a security factor. I don't like to have everything on one wallet. Yeah. So for example, my barrier is $10,000 on one wallet. If I reach that, I create a new wallet, have it by my side. This is most likely also the reason why I have really multiple cards here right now. So it starts from very different designs and customized designs. You can see a couple of the Casper wallets. You can see the Bad AI. You can see the Chicken wallet. That's it. Pretty interesting design. And Paul, I think we're also working on one of your designs, aren't we?
Yes,
we finished
we are.
one already.
We are going to have a special design coming out for the PBN that will be available out there for you guys to be able to get to. So that's going to be a cool one. So I can't wait for the chance to show off the PBN wallet. Yeah. It'll be fun. You're in final test.
So with the latest update, I think it was launched last week. You can also have your 24-word seed phrase plus your 50-digit long passphrase. What makes it very important and very safe to have an additional layer, what makes it absolutely impossible to hack your wallet.
Well, that again, that gets back into the security side of things, so I do agree with that. Push notifications are coming. Additional in-app support for language, send screen redesign. You guys are doing all that, and you mentioned the passphrase support there. Well, okay, so this is one. These are all well-known features coming forward, and I think. I haven't tested this within an app right now because I use multiple devices, but I'm curious. Someone has one phone, but they have, a wife has a set of cards, your daughter has a set of cards, you have a set of cards. Can I combine those into one platform and use them all under one app?
Yeah, most likely. What I got, I got on my phone, right, so I got like 8 different wallets, 8 different Tangent wallets on my phone. I got for my own 4 wallets. I got for my daughter, for each daughter 1 wallet, so I'm at 8. I got a burner wallet, so I got 9 wallets right now. So you can definitely have everything in one wallet together. Then you can slide at the very top from left wallet to right wallet. It's a pretty comfortable feature, and to make sure that separate your assets. I mean, this is also a security thing. I don't like to have everything on one wallet. Yeah. So for example, my barrier is $10,000 on one wallet. If I reach that, I create a new wallet, have it by my side. This is most likely also where I have really multiple cards here right now. It starts from very, very, very different designs and customized designs. You can see a couple of the Casper wallets, see the Bad AI, you can see the Chicken wallet. That's a pretty interesting design. And Paul, I think we're also working on one of your designs, aren't we?
Yes,
we finished
we
one
are.
already.
We are going to have a special design coming out for the PDN that will be available out there for you guys to be able to get to. So that's going to be a cool one. So I can't wait till for the chance where you show off the PDN wallet. Yeah. It'll be fun. You're in final testing and production right now for the Ring. This is a cool product. Demand. What do you think the demand is going to be for this once it hits?
Yeah, so I have the Ring already for most likely the last 5 months, and I'm in my first life. I'm a welder, pipe fitter, and metal worker. So I have really stress tested the Ring over the last 5 months for me with my daily routine. I've really done everything with it, and it's created out of a special ceramic composite. So it's most like the same like your implants on the so very fine durable material, and I was not capable to damage any scratches on it, to damages, and we have stress tested that Ring so horribly, nothing could really happen, nothing could fail, and this is a absolutely Bad AI. You can see the Chicken wallet. That's it.
Gotta run that back. I missed a little bit. Went shit.
We're also working on one of the designs, aren't we?
Yes,
we finished
we are.
one already.
We are going to have a special design coming out for the PDN that will be available out there for you guys to be able to get to. So that's going to be a cool one. So I can't wait till.
Got his own design for the card. That's dope.
Chances where you show off the PDN wall again. It'll be fun. You're in final testing and production right now for the Ring. This is a cool product. Demand. What do you think the demand is going to be for this once it hits?
Yeah, so I have the Ring already for most likely the last 5 months, and I'm in my first life. I'm a welder, pipe fitter, and metal worker. So I have really stress tested the Ring over the last 5 months.
Oh, this I knew nothing about this shit. That's different.
It's created out of the
I gotta blow that up.
Composite. So it's supposed to like the same like your
We're gonna have to take a short break on this one. Come up off for you, my boy. Both of you bitch. Oh, good shit, my boy. great win. Great damage on that one. Let me I don't know, cause that's some dope shit there, man. We gonna blow that up a little bit. They talking about this is the it just blew the whole shit up, I guess. But god damn, yeah, I could have did that. This is the tangent, right? So I guess they got something going on, right? Hold on, make me make sure I don't want to cut my guy's shit off. That's what I should have just. So that's the ring, right? Paul Bearer Network, man. Like how that was all in my face like that. That was, you know what I'm saying? Didn't like it. But yeah, man, I knew nothing of this. This is an amazing idea for the most part. Kind of, sort of, yeah, you know, kind of, sort of.
That's very high durable material, and I was not capable to damage any scratches on it, to damages, and we have stress tested that ring so horribly, nothing could really happen, nothing could fail, and this is an absolute durable product. So we're gonna put our website up for pre-order most likely in end of June probably, and we will start in the second quarter of this year with a limited batch of 10,000 units. US size from 9 till 13 will be available, so you can also get some information on our website about how to measure the size and how to get your perfect size for that. And the ring will come in a set of 2 cards, so you get your 2 tangent cards plus a ring together. So this will be your set of your tangent ring. So the ring, the set by its own will be a little bit more pricey. It's not the same price as we have right now, because this is definitely a luxury item. Definitely a higher quality item, and we make sure that everything works fine. The ring by its own also gets produced in Great Britain, and it's get packaged by the same wrapping machines like the Apple products. We get a little bit of extra cream.
That is dope as fuck. I don't know about that luxury shit, but I'm very curious how much they gonna be. The tangent cars, not tangent. The cards is not that much, so hopefully that ring not that bad.
I noticed something in the demo that you did showing the transaction, and you took the ring off your finger. Is that required now?
We made sure that this is definitely a security feature that we can guarantee that nobody can scan your ring directly when you have it on your finger. And I'm happy to show that maybe a little bit to you, ladies and gentlemen. So if I'm gonna grab my phone right now and hold it here in front, you can see nothing happens. The ring identity does not get involved. And if I'm gonna take the ring off, I put my phone here.
Alright, okay.
You can see there's a action about right here.
And this is kind of our cons and wish list. So no NFT support. I know you guys have talked about this. We keep begging for it. What is the likelihood of us seeing that coming soon?
It's with the next update. We have that. We have so many people coming up. Everybody in the team agrees we need that, and it is implemented for one of the next updates. They're very nice.
What about native Web3 DApp support? This is something that has been incorporated into things like the Coinbase wallet. What about with Ten?
So we're not supporting any additional wallets. What we're going to do, we provide app support for Wallet Connect for the new 2.0 version.
Okay.
2. Sorry, the latest Grace version. This is what we definitely gonna have, but we're not doing additional Web3 support like securing maybe your MetaMask wallet or anything. But DF support, yes, for sure. Yes.
I want to show a couple on here. This is
And that's what I was really curious about. Because that's fucking huge. Using Wallet Connect is pretty. That shit, I used that a few times, so that's pretty. It's close, but it's plus it's a lot of fucking projects that use Wallet Connect. So yeah. Pretty almost fucked up the Church of the Money. Pretty solid shit there, man. I'm glad to hear all that awesome information, because I definitely been looking into one, but again I was curious about, like, even them saying like maybe not. A lot of DApps do, they implement the Wallet Connect, so they kind of doing it without doing it, which is cool.
Flow support, money, and then we also look at Root Network, which is over now we're seeing a lot more for XRP. What is the likelihood of starting to see those networks?
So putting a trust line out to XRP is something that I'm discussing with our developers a lot of times. We know that this is requested, unfortunately. Let me say unfortunately. Our complete development process are driven by the community. If a brand ambassador or team say, hey, I want that, it means nothing for our team. But if our users, if our customers, if our community say we need that, and it already gets higher and higher and higher on our priority list, but unfortunately not so much people ask. A little bit of a push with the community. Feel free, shoot an email to our support team and say, accept the trust line. There's no support for Ethereum.
Look at native crypto, USDC, whether it's a Solana, USDC, etc. What about that kind of thing?
It's available right now with the cross-chain swap. You can swap really everything USDT, USDC, our networks, and if it's Tron, Solana, Ethereum, Avalanche, Optimism. I mean, I could go on. Okay. But this is available right now to do cross-chain swap. Yeah.
Domain addresses, sending to domain addresses, like .e, etc. What's that going to look like?
We're working on that. I experienced 1 year ago, that this was not possible, and I addressed that very early on, and we're working on that.
Good. All right. Last couple of things is tangent community airdrops. That would be a great strategy, I think, because especially with our community, they love airdrops. It seems like. And then also the friends and family address list. Being able to kind of build that into the app itself. I want to send something to my friends here in the studio or family and friends, making it easy to go. What about those kind of things?
Coming at first with the airdrops, you can generally participate also if you're doing transactions on the network, etc. Whatever the requirements for to hold you accountable for airdrop is, but you can participate on that and then connect with Wallet Connect to all the, let me say, apps that you need. That is definitely something you can do right now. The idea of having family addresses, maybe connected with your own group or with your own address list, was something that we pretty much stayed away for a long time. Okay. Here's the deal. We don't like to collect any information about our users. Nobody in the world knows that this is David's card or that this is David's card.
Run that back. That security thing is really important. That is amazing.
Okay. This is available right now to do questions.
I listen to that again.
Domain addresses, sending to domain addresses. .e, what's that going to look like?
We're working on that. I experienced 1 year ago, that this was not possible, and I addressed that very early on, and we're working on that.
Good. All right. Last couple of things is tangent community airdrops. That would be a great strategy, I think, because especially with our community, they love airdrops. It seems like, and then also the friends and family address list. Being able to kind of build that into the app itself. I want to send something to my friends here in the studio or family and friends, making it easy to go. What about those kind of things?
Coming at first with the airdrops, you can generally participate also if you're doing transactions on the network, etc. I mean, whatever the requirements for to hold you accountable for an airdrop is, you can participate on that and then connect with Word Connect to all the, let me say, steps that you need to fulfill that. That is definitely something you can do right now. The idea of having family addresses maybe connected with your phone book or with the phone address list was something that we pretty much stayed away for a long time.
Okay.
Here's the deal. We don't like to collect any information about our users. Nobody in the world knows that this is David's card, or that this is David's card, or that this card sits in North Carolina. Nobody knows that at Tangent. We don't store any information about customers. But we heard that feedback from the community. Everybody would love to have some kind of a minimum address book and say, this is the name, this is the wallet address. So long story short, one of the updates for next features. But one of the features for the next update, sorry.
All right, so David, we're going to do a big giveaway. And of course, this giveaway is going to be given to our Diamond Circle members. So we're going to do, what are we giving away today, David? What is the preview here?
Yeah, first of all, we as Ascension want to say thank you very much for all the great feedback, and I can tell you whatever you're going to put down below the video will get read by our management team, by our marketing management team, also by our support team. So all your feedback, we got put that down there. We take that and we make sure that we develop our product in that way that you love it. So, and with this giveaway, we want to say thank you very much to the great community and to your audience with 3 sets of 3 cards of our Tangent
Great.
wallet of the black version right now.
Great coordination by that team on that match, man. They came in there and they knew what they wanted to do. Great coordination.
Like it. So, you say what the requirements
Yeah,
are.
well, it's very simple. All you have to do is be a Diamond Circle member. You can sign up today. You just go to our website, Palmera Network, and you can join today. But we'll select from that membership group. We'll do a random selection, and we'll, of course, email you because we get your email when you get to have Diamond Circle member. Because you, of course, get in our updates, all that kind of stuff. We'll email you a direct link and say, hey, here's the winner. We'll connect you with Tangent. They'll be able to. We'll stay out of it. They'll be able to drop you a set of Tangent cards over there. So it's a great, just another addition for you guys being part of it. So thank you for that. Hey, David, it's been always fun kind of jumping into what you guys are doing, and I'm very excited about kind of the future of what self-custody is going to look like. Tandem seems to be right there on the forefront. So thanks again for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having us. It's always a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to talk with you in the third. Maybe
I like it.
again.
We will. All right, you guys, of course, if you're not in the Diamond Circle, get in there. It's a great place to get additional content, and guess what? Now you get some giveaways, so super easy. If you're not following me on X, make sure and do that. It's just @Palmera. Catch you next time right here. Next time.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that was old Paul Barron, man. We gotta find something else to peruse upon the old YouTube streets. Looking for we got a Wookiee in the cornucopias, huh? That's another game I need to get in there, but I haven't. Okay, so I can do that now. That's dope. And get that out the way, I guess. 3, boom, boom. We're gonna upgrade real fast. I don't want no overflow. About 5 more good matches. We'll have him at the 20 ball. About 1,600 or so. See my guy Crypto Troll. He usually gets some pretty solid. Crypto Troll. Do a lot with Harmony 1 and Harmony 1 and Chronos blockchain. I like him. crypto. Hold on. Sound real low. I'll watch him later. It's crazy what's going on with Eric Gala. New website. Who this? Let me see what they talk about over here at the Gala Collective. The GG. Well, it's not the Gala Collective anymore. It's the GG Collective.
Hey.
Good afternoon. Yeah. Hi, guys.
Got their microphones together. Here we go. Yeah. This is the GG Collective. I like their little story. This is dope. What's going on here, man? Web3 space, man. It's amazing.
How's everybody?
Hopefully everybody's good. How are you?
I am good.
Just the color, the presentation of the color. I love the darkness. It's not like a hopeless darkness. It's like there's a storm out there, and then there's people that are actually like braving this storm. I love it. It's one of those encouraging visual messages for me. I'm going to stay in the fight because other people are doing it too.
100%. Yeah, so in the site will take you, you can, if you want to learn more about the GG token, you can click this buy link, it'll take you directly to our Caesar campaign page. If you want to read our light paper, you can get to our light paper from right here. One of, the things I'm really excited to show is, NFTD has been, the in-house game that we've been developing. Tim and Drew, Graham have been instrumental in this. We brought on some other artists pretty recently to come and help us out. We're going to talk more about that next week, I think. But we brought in some people from the community to come and, build this out with us. So these are kind of some of the conceptual
Thought I hit the button already.
Yeah, pursuing next. Kind of see this one in the background. It's kind of a little bit of a leap as to what's going to be coming here soon. But yeah, this has been great being able to get this direct, go right to NFTD from our page, and it's so we're really excited about this.
That's great. I love how for me, I don't know much about coding. I understand gameplay. I can understand whether or not there's difficult math involved, or if it's just it's mostly skill based or whatever. I love the balance with NFTD, but for me, art, as I especially if someone okay, so we're staring at Pixels right there. Pixels is a great example of a game that intentionally went kind of retro style, but you can tell that there are some people that are making games that they want to improve the art. It's just that's the last thing you worry about. But when you start to see the art actually being impacted, it's okay, so they're happy with the core, the foundation of the game, and now they're even getting to the point where they're polishing it, and that's and I'm totally seeing that with NFTD. Some of this new art is very, very, very much prettier than the initial. I guess
it's a learning curve. It's something we've been learning with us during the creation process. I know is the balance of the technical building, the artistic building. Okay, you have two kind of concepts of the game going into this. Where do you balance it? What do you focus on first? To get it. And I think there has to be the art is incredibly important. If your game doesn't look good, people probably won't play it.
Well, I think what it needs to do, it needs to represent what it is well, and even in the outset, the towers, you could see that they were towers, and you could see that the function that they were engaged in, it related to the shape of the tower. They just so it was aesthetically pleasing enough there, and then to see them stepping it up, just like the website. I mean, the website being stepped up, crisper, prettier. The organization, I'm looking at this and just scroll down, and it's just it's the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
Now we're
these are all the games we're kind of. These are all the different tools we have on our site, we have a gala chain tracker. We have, all these different free and premium tank tools, spider tanks. We have Star Atlas Abacus that, you trade, or, your shopping list of what you might want to integrate. There's a lot of things that are going to start coming to the site. And, this is there's just big things in the works. And, like Tim has said, we got some serious momentum moving. It's, like you said, it's time to level up. It was just time to take that next step and say, okay, we're ready to go to that next step. That's exactly what this is.
And I want to say something here. We got lots of things planned. None of this excitement or surprise for me is being contrived. My focus is on games, so I'm digging constantly. But there are so many things going on in the collective that all of a sudden it's surprise. Guess what, family man? We're going to talk about this, and it is this is my first look at the new site. So I'm actually seeing it for the first time.
We pushed it.
And I'm liking it.
So it went live at 1:50 something.
So yeah, there's lots of things that are going to be coming that it's going to be out of left field for me, and so thankfully, you're here. You get to talk about those things, and I can sit back and just wow.
You're kind of the in-house litmus test, It's like, bang, what do you think? You like it? What do you not like about it?
Dope shit about this, right? This little YouTube channel here, man, is this YouTube channel came about because people were kind of unhappy in a really Gala Games Discord with the community in general. So the people kind of came together and thought, since a lot of the NFTs don't have utility anymore, that they would give them utility, right? So now they doing that. They done put a game together and all that shit. It's kind of dope. Keep listening.
And we get to do it live. That's great.
It's the best. But yeah, it's speaking of, we kind of said it with things. We had went through and redid, our blog format just to make it a simpler. There was a little too much going on in the last one. Just simple. Try to almost go towards that almost medium type style, just because that's what people are familiar with. That's what people use. So you don't want to make it too different, but making it more readable. And
yeah, you were talking about going live. This isn't the only thing that's gone live recently. I think it's only fair to say that we should talk about Bodhi meme coin. This is something that's going on right now. We're still technically in pre-sale. And have you seen the results page recently? I haven't checked in a couple hours.
Yeah,
we are over $300,000 raised.
Wow.
So this
wow.
Okay, so it's a meme coin. So they're selling meme tokens, right? Again, I'm not a founder of this. I'm someone that read the story and was like, that's compelling. I want to be a part of that. So we know the story of the devs that were excused from Mirandus, and there's been a community that's been building around them. They have their own Discord server. They're discussing what could possibly happen, and so some numbers were talked about, and there were discussions about how to reach those numbers. And there were a group of people that decided to go the route of meme coin in order to get their hands on USDC. As the token's being sold only in USDC, and it's on base blockchain. And then they were very clear in the white paper that the money that's being raised for this is all going to these devs to be able to get this game kicked off. The rest of the white paper is very cool because that's where the GG Collective comes in. The founders want to make sure that nobody is at all concerned about their hands in this. So they've decided to turn all of the tokens that don't go out in the sale over to the stewardship of the collective.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. This is not this is a couple things people are having some confusion about, and I just want to make sure it's fully clear. This isn't GG Collective money. We're not mixing our own resources into this, fund itself. This was simply, hey, the GG Collective is going to have a governance structure where the GG token holders get a vote on actions. So we thought, okay, a simple action is the GG Collective will be able to vote on we want some.
I gotta pause that for a minute. I didn't know they had their own token and all that. I gotta get a little bit more into that. I'm gonna pause that for a second. We're gonna read that. Champion, yeah. Get to 20, man. How much I need? 15. I don't need the whole 2,000, do I? Oh. Yeah, I do. 59. Oh, dumb. Alright, so he maxed up at 20 till we can get these gladiator scrolls and such. We gotta move on. Let me see. Uh-oh. Yo, okay. I gotta remember to stop doing that to my mic. Sometimes it don't work when I cut it back on. Hopefully we all good. Let me make this a little bigger for a second. You see we just hit that 20 mark with my guy, man. So we're gonna have to put him to the side and start on another one. But yeah, this is yeah, Gala. Forgot to do that. Yeah, GG, or I keep saying Gala. It's not Gala Collective anymore. It's the GG Collective. Pardon me. Yeah, we're gonna listen to this for a second. So I gotta do something. So then we're gonna try another champion, man. I think I like old girl.
To come in and lead this project.
That were excused from Mirandus, and there's been a community that's been building around them. They have their own Discord server. They're discussing what could possibly happen, and so some numbers were talked about, and there were discussions about how to reach those numbers. There were a group of people that decided to go out of meme coin in order to get their hands on USDC, as the token's being sold only in USDC, and it's on base blockchain. And then they were very clear in the white paper that the money that's being raised for this is all going to these devs to be able to get this game kicked off. The rest of the white paper is very cool because that's where the GG Collective comes in. The founders want to make sure that nobody is at all concerned about their hands in it. So they've decided to turn all of the tokens that don't go out in the sale over to the stewardship of the collective.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. This is not, this is a couple things people are having some confusion about, and I just want to make sure it's fully clear. This isn't GG Collective money. We're not mixing our own resources into this, fund itself. This was simply, hey, GG Collective is going to have a governance structure where the GG token holders get a vote on actions. So we thought, okay, a simple action is the GG Collective will be able to vote on we want someone to come in and lead this project and hire the team and use this of resources to pay that team. Essentially, the GG Collective's hand in that is same type of practices we're going to have internally, like, reporting, accounting principles, things of that nature. We're just going to make sure that they're not siphoning money under the table or anything, or, when they say they're paying their artists, they're paying their artists. And, essentially the GG Collective is just going to be there to say, hey, making sure the money is going to the hands of the people, and Collective gets to vote on who's in that leadership position to help steer that ship.
Let's check out that tokenomics page so we can see where the ship is supposed to. This is something that was laid out very, very clearly. Let's do the pie chart there. There are 5 different allocations. The biggest allocation is to the game development fund. I guess the game fund. That's 30% of the total token supply. So the founders elected to make 20% of that supply available in this initial offering. Or not 20% of that supply, but 20% of the total supply. So 10% of the supply was made available in a pre-sale, and the qualifying prerequisite there was having Miranda's NFT in your ETH wallet. So people have been able to go in and buy a Bodhi token since what was it? Started Saturday, right?
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. So it kicked off Saturday, May the 4th at 4:20 and p.m. Pacific time. No, I'm sorry, Eastern time. 4:20 Eastern time. And like I said, it's over 300,000 in sales just in the pre-sale for people that met the qualifications, that were on the whitelist for it. So we're well beyond the soft cap. The soft cap, we let it. They say they need at least like 150,000. We've already doubled that. So that's really encouraging. This is a community rally. Support some people that we like what they do.
Context, man, to what's going on here, which is fucking insane. Like pretty much the same way that this project came together, the GG Collective, the Bodhi Token Collective. They already explained it if you didn't catch it. Bunch of people from the Gala Games Discord were pissed. They invested a lot into a specific game called Miranda's. Gala decided to go with a different team to finish Miranda's, and the community was pissed. So that community that was pissed, a lot of them sold a bunch of their NFTs. They like, fuck Gala. And they started their own Discord. Now they started their own token, right? And the token purpose is to pay the original dev team to make the game that they were supposed to make for Gala. Which is crazy as shit, right? Like this is crazy. Web3 is fucking insane, man. It's crazy the shit that goes on in fucking Web3, man. People just, and again, they say I guess they said the target, they've spoken to the team that started Miranda's, the team that got fired from Gala. Said they need 150,000 to get started. And these dudes, or the people from this community, have put together 300,000 already. So, man, hopefully that turned out for the best, man. And because they already had a shit ton of shit done, man. So I'm guessing it won't be. They're allowed. I don't know if they're allowed to just like clone that shit to a totally different game, but man, it'll be crazy as shit. Especially if that game like. Man, what if that game comes out and it's fucking better than Miranda's, right? Or they can somehow beat Miranda's from coming out. That'd be fucking nuts, man. Absolutely fucking nuts. Gala gotta get their shit together, man. I still like Gala, but they video game, like what they got going on in that video game department is a bunch of bullshit. they fucking up a lot of good shit. They had a lot of good shit going and they fucked it up. It's not completely over with, but it's kind of fucked up. They need to just trash that fucking The Walking Dead Empire game and just completely make it different, man. Traditional zombie third-person shooter, fuck like that top-down shit sucks, man. I'm like, hey, they could make it awesome, but right now that game fucking sucks, man. They need to do a lot with that game. Yeah, we're gonna go back to this and listen to this interview, but it's fucking awesome what's going on, man, in this space.
They do. They want to see them do something. That's the first 10% of the token supply. The second 10% of the token supply is going to be released.
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
This is something that was laid out very, very clearly. Let's do the pie chart there. There are 5 different allocations. 30. The biggest allocation to the game development fund. I guess it's the game fund.
Yep. And
That's
that's
30% of the total token supply. So the founders elected to make 20% of that supply available in this initial offering. Not 20% of that supply, but 20% of the total supply. So 10% of the supply was made available in a pre-sale, and the qualifying prerequisite there was having Miranda's NFT that you were ETH quality. So people have been able to go in and buy a Bodhi token since what was it? Started Saturday, right?
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. So it kicked off Saturday, May the 4th at 4:20 and p.m. Pacific time. No, I'm sorry, Eastern time. 4:20 Eastern time. And like I said, it's over 300,000 in sales just in the pre-sale for people that met the qualifications that were on the whitelist for it. So we're well beyond the soft cap. The soft cap, they say they need at least like 150,000. We've already doubled that, so that's really encouraging. This is a community rallying in order to support some people that we like what they do, and we want to see them do something great. That's the first 10% of the token supply. The second 10% of the token supply is going to be released at 4:20 Eastern time today, so that's just a little over an hour. And that's going to be to the general public. Anyone can come in and buy Bodhi on base. That's alliteration. We love that. Buy Bodhi on base. So that's going to be 2/3 of the game development fund. The other 10%, like I said, all of these tokens after the initial sale here, these 20% of the total supply, they're going to be put into the hands of the GG Collective. And the Collective will be able to determine the best way to go about making more money for these devs. In order to, it's there to secure funding for them for as long as it can. So we also have some other categories there. We've got an airdrop. The airdrop is based on your either your Miranda's NFT ownership. So all wallets that have Miranda's NFTs as of a specific snapshot that has already been taken. So like don't go shifting things around and hoping to game the system. The snapshot's in place. But there's a point structure for the NFTs, and they do like a fractionalized distribution. So 4% of the total supply, or 80% of the airdrop for this is going to go to the people holding NFTs. There's going to be another pool, and the points in that pool are based on the number of the amount of Ethereum being held in wallets. So again, those are two separate pools. They both use a point system, but those points don't overlap. That was something that was a little bit confusing. Someone was looking at it, was like, I get 10 points for owning a Town of the Archduke, but I could just hold 10 Ethereum and get just as many points as They're two separate pools. So just be alert to that. And again, the snapshots are taken. So this is not something We're not saying, hey, go out and like buy a bunch of stuff in order to get Bodhi.
Well, and that's another thing that's just noted down here that I kind of want to, you know, this is for the whole airdrop, but, you know, essentially, just because, you know, this is for the community, the reason that airdrop is, you know, airdrop is 25% of the total supply is, you know, we want to try and provide, you know, something to the people who were really bought on Miranda's that maybe no longer feel that way, or even if they still do feel that way, you know, it's like, hey, you know, we can still build something off that community. So, but
yeah, those NFTs were sold because of this team. Yeah. You know, these guys that had a vision, they talked to us about it, we agreed with the vision, we bought NFTs to support the vision, and whether or not you believe in the game, you bought because of the vision, right? So anyone that got them is going to be able to get some Bodhi, and so that's it's just because this is the way that they set it up. They wanted to give something to the people that believed in what was being built. So I put their money behind it too. You know, some of those NFTs were super expensive. Whatever else. So
we tried. So
a little bit of something for people that have Miranda's NFTs, regardless of the eventual state of the game.
Well, within that, you know, we tried our best to exclude the known Gala wallets, known developer wallets, just because of, you know, they might have an unfortunate amount of NFTs. Just because
the Gala store is not going to be getting a bunch of.
No, exactly. So we tried our best just to exclude those large mini accounts, essentially, because they can just airdrop. So, like I said, you know, this is just a community project. We're trying to do this and we're not trying to. The goal of, you know, at least my understanding from, you know, being in conversations, the goal isn't to build Miranda's. Like, that's not, the Miranda's is still being built by Gala. Our goal isn't necessarily to, that's not what we're trying to do. We want to build something that the community dictates, and well, maybe that's hopefully that's, you know, some sort of large-scale MMO, and, you know, maybe it's in that fantasy-ish realm, but it's going to be different. It's not going to be, you know, we're not building something that's already going to be different.
Right, yeah, this is a totally new game. It's
not the new Miranda's, it's going to be its own thing. So I think that's another thing.
And you can bet that we're going to be talking about it as we get, like, real concrete information. There's nothing to say yet, but there will be. Especially with the kind of turnout that we're seeing for this pre-sale, this is just fantastic. So there are 3 other categories of distribution. There's people like influencers. You know, there's a bunch of tokens set aside for influencers. There's tokens set aside for just like overhead. You know, like things like the costs of doing this, and all of that is going to be under the purview of the GG Collective, so that it's a group that is determining the direction, the allocation. Like which influencers do we pick? Well, let's vote on that. Let's figure out who we think is going to have the best impact, the least likely to look at this token and just decide to dump it as soon as they get it into their wallet. Someone that might want to engage with this. Someone that's heard the story and was compelled by it. It's like, yeah, that's great. We're supporting a game with this. It's a novel concept. So yeah, got some great memeing going on already.
Great memes. And this is the thing. You know, it's like, I think this is another thing. This is a meme coin. Like, it's not. There's no utility for this. You know, it's specified here in the white paper. You do not get access, ownership, or any financial.
I might be nice with her. I'm fucking shit up already. I didn't know how many did I get. I'm fucking shit up though. Early. We gonna continue with the video.
Financial rights to any game funded through Bodhi. The founders of us who have built this out, we're taking no Bodhi ourselves. We're going to be, you know, renouncing the contract after creation, sending on all airdrop tokens, like to be managed by that community. So it's not we're not controlling this. This is a community project. We're not taking anything. Don't expect anything because this is a meme used, hopefully, like we have to raise some money to fund next wave of.
Yeah, whatever it is that comes out of their creative vision. So it's like I said, it's going to be a lot to talk about. Other things to talk about, like I said, I was digging into games.
Yeah, we got games.
Sick as I was, I did manage to poke my head out there into the Web3 world. Let's start with Pixels because we just put that article out. The Pixels team had a they do it's kind of like an AMA. They just call it their weekly live stream. The guy there, Luke Barwakowski, he's the original founder. Heidi is their community manager, and maybe more so. She's practically on a goddess level within the community. They really appreciate her concern, her enjoyment of the game, her engagement with the crowd. So there's a lot of people that are really, really pleased with the interaction from the devs and towards the community. And again, I think that seems to be one of the primary elements in most of these games that we're going to be talking about. That a lot of these games are ones that have really stuck to this sense of community manager, and maybe more so. She apparently, sick as I was, I did call their weekly live stream. The guy there, Luke Barwakowski, he's the original founder. Heidi is their community manager, and maybe more.
They're talking about Pixels right now. This is interesting. Pixels is one of the most, popular projects out there right now. What they talking about here? Let's find out.
Or so she's practically on a goddess level within the community. They really appreciate her concern, her enjoyment of the game, her engagement with the crowd. So there's a lot of people that are really, really pleased with the interaction from the devs and towards the community. And again, I think that seems to be one of the primary elements in most of these games that we're going to be talking about. That a lot of these games are ones that have really stuck to this sense of value in their community, looking for ways to hear them. Now, again, a community doesn't necessarily know how to build a platform, build a game, but they do know what they like and what they don't like. And so as they express those things, developers that are hearing that seem to be succeeding at what they're doing. And we want to talk about the success of Pixels right now. They're about to, and about to meaning soon, hopefully not a soon, but soon. They're going to be launching Chapter 2 of Pixels, and it's going to have sweeping changes to the gameplay. Now, the format's going to look very similar, but just changing some of the craft types around, even just tweaking the numbers sometimes really alters a game, an idle game like this. But they're introducing a whole new tiered system of resources and crafts that you can make. So they've tried to step it up so that the people that have been engaged in the game the longest are going to benefit the most. They're in a war against bots. At one point, I heard a number like 400,000 bots out there. Now, it seems like the craft types around some of the hearing that seem to be succeeding at what they're doing. And we want to talk about the success of Pixels right now. They're about to, and about to meaning soon, hopefully not a soon, but soon. They're going to be launching Chapter 2 of Pixels, and it's going to have sweeping changes to the gameplay. Now, the format's going to look very similar, but just change.
I play Pixels. Pixels is fun. Well, it's not fun, but it's a decent little game to play.
Changing some of the craft types around, some of the, even just tweaking the numbers sometimes really like alters a game, an idle game like this. But they're introducing a whole new tiered system of resources and crafts that you can make. So they've tried to step it up so that the people that have been engaged in the game the longest are going to benefit the most. They're in a war against bots. At one point, I heard a number like 400,000 bots out there. Now that seems like crazy, and you know, like, oh well, that's what's boosting their numbers. Well, they were getting like 800,000 to a billion plus daily active users. So like, even with that many bots that they were hunting, you know, they were finding ways to shut them down. There are still a ton of active individuals involved in this game, and the numbers that really kind of screamed out. He later showed just some statistics on one of the pages that they used behind the scenes. In the past 30 days, there were 4.67 million pixels spent inside the game. Pixel, the last I looked, it was around 40 cents. It might have come down with the market moving around, but that's like $2 million worth of pixel being spent in game in a month.
Yeah.
And he says that they have nearly, since in the last 10 months, they're looking at nearly $10 million in revenue. So this is pixels. This is an idle game. This is a farming simulator. You know, this is something that he started it back in 2021. They built all through the bear market. They made like amazing partnerships, collaborated with some of the biggest names in like the profile picture projects. They've got tons of interoperability going on, and they just kept plugging.
Gotta pause that for a minute. Bring it back to Champions Ascension, because you know, I just started playing with this one. I had a few matches before. I didn't like it because, you know, you gotta earn those extra moves, so it's really just, you know, you got the basic combination with them. But I'm fucking shit up right now. Gotta say, it's gonna be fun with these ones. I just gotta level everybody up. I'm gonna buy some more events. That's why I was thinking I gotta buy me some more gold. I gotta buy some gold. Need some gold because I need more champions. Because I gotta start getting to this hardcore shit. But in that hardcore shit, you know, you die in that shit, you dead for real. Like these characters that you level up, once you get to that hardcore shit, you lose that match, you dead. Like ain't no coming back from that. You gotta start over with a whole new motherfucking champion. So, but and I really don't want to do that with my. Eventually we gonna have to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some people you just don't want to gamble with. Might gamble with one of these, but I don't know about her because I think she like a rare or some shit like that. But fucking shit up with her, man. We might have to keep her. We might have to keep her. We're gonna go back to the interview from GG Collective.
And they're reaping the benefits of that right now. Now, again, there's going to be changes coming up with Chapter 2. There's some people that are already voicing negativity, and there's just as many people that are super excited for what it has to offer. One of the major things that's going to change here with this tiered system, so the average player can use what's called a spec, just like go in and for a relatively low cost, you can buy yourself a spec, which is a place of your own that you can go and farm. You can buy that with the in-game currency. You don't have to spend any on it at all. Only the Tier 1 and Tier 2 items are going to be able to be harvested off of the specs or in the public here. You will need to be on NFT land to get access to Tier 3 and Tier 4. So right there, they're giving greater utility to these NFT lands. That, I mean, originally they came out, I think the number was like 0.06 ETH when they sold them back in the day, and now significantly more than that. There's been a pretty exciting appreciation on the value of Pixel 9, and now they've kind of given it a reason for that. You know, the lands are a great way to be able to harvest resources for Pixel and everything like that. But now they're also going to be pushing even more people to the NFT lands. Again, the guild structure is going to be coming out with this. Those guilds are based on the lands. You know, you have a land that's foundational to your guild. Use that land. You work together in order to do the tasks on the guild task board, and all. So it'll be a cooperative thing based around the actual NFT land ownership. So that's what's going on with Pixels. The official update is that excitement as far as the numbers that were shared from the live stream. We're going to move on to a game that I haven't really talked about yet. In fact, most of these we haven't talked about. Some of them have come up in conversation, you know, like we might have name dropped them or something in the past. Wild Forest is it's essentially an RTS. A lot of cartoony artwork to it, but it's live right now. They're no longer doing their play to airdrop. They finished season 1 of their play to airdrop phase. But the idea behind that is that you play the game, you move your way up the leaderboard, and then that, depending on how far you get, that qualifies you for a certain airdrop. This first season closed out on May 2nd, and the top 4,000 players on the leaderboard, and then they picked 1,000 others that had met a certain honor requirement. But they're going to be sharing 1% of the total supply of the WF token.
Gotta be honest, not interested in that game at all. What is this? Oh, that Name Heroes. Looks decent.
Project with these cats in mechs, you know, and you don't really only see the top of the mech and the cat sitting down in it, holding his hand. They had a vision from the get-go. They sold their they minted those and then took all that money that they got from that, made some good partnerships, and built this awesome shooter. It's a team-based objective shooter. So you're trying to.
That game do look fun as shit. I hadn't played it yet, but I started to jump in. It does look fun. It's a Nyan Heroes or something like that.
It's almost like
Apex-ish to a degree, I feel like, but it almost has but it's cool.
Yeah. So again, guys, so many people know about these games. I want to be clear about this. We're not trying to tell you something you don't know, because there's a lot of people in our community. We hear about these things from you guys. So
yeah, exactly.
what our plan is to do, we want to kind of talk about the games a little bit right now. Just doesn't know what they are, hasn't seen them yet. We're going to talk about them a little bit, and then we want to be responsible to keeping everything updated. Just like pouring through these discords, finding out all the new the new changes that are happening. Just letting you know, giving you a centralized space to come to, so that this just happened. This is now going on. If you want to be a part of this, get in now. If you were concerned for NFTs, tap in. I think Genopets is on the list, and there's some other ones they have
Everybody talking about Wider World. Probably won't listen to much of that. But let me see, they might know some shit that I don't know.
You're gonna have, and there are races right now that are going on. That's the big news for this week for Wilder World. They have the upgrade to version 0.3.3, and there's a Wheels Arcade tournament again on the 2nd. Now, if you want to get into this, you actually have to apply, and the system requirements are pretty steep. Thanks for putting that up there. I use laptops almost exclusively, and my little guy is king.
I guess but now they're in the 70s, whatever. But that's most games you're gonna see, like I feel like any of like Cal games or anything. I mean, GeForce 1080 or something, like what a lot requires. So this is pretty steep.
Now this is my thinking on this. I might be wrong, but it is supposed to be a huge game. There's got to be so much going on. You want your machine to be able to process everything at speed. Because they're building in plain sight, because this is demo stuff still. This is play test and see what you can do to break the system. There's probably a whole lot of optimization that they plan on doing down the line. It's just right now it's not there. So if you want to actually play the game, you have to run it in this non-optimized format that they have available right now, which means that you're going to have a rig that moves a lot faster than most other things. So if nobody can afford the machine that it takes to run your game isn't going to succeed. So you have to anticipate that they're going to be dialing that down. They're going to be finding the right path, being able to get it in the hands of people that want to enjoy their game. But for right now, with these tests, you have to apply. They want you to give them the specs of your machine to make sure that you're going to be actually helpful to them in the test, be able to play the game and not seem like idiots that don't know what they're saying.
Water World do look dope as shit though. So the next one they talking about is
these people that are outside that first 500 that we got the orders in. So yeah, this is something that they're going to be able to work on. This is building in plain sight. This is it's a bummer of a setback. It is the premium currency. Recently they opened, I think it was May 5th, they opened their Ruby marketplace. So now you can take those rubies that you're gleaning from the game and you can use them to purchase NFTs. So most if not all of them are skins. It's some sort of variation that changes the appearance of your units within the game. But I was just reading an update late this morning, and there was so much traffic for the in-game marketplace that again, they're on a blockchain, so the traffic was coming so hard and fast that the transactions weren't processing and they were piling up. And so they were able to extract the first 500 transactions, and but they're guaranteeing that those will be fulfilled. The rest of the transactions that happened after that, because of the duration, because of the congestion, the transactions failed when they went to be processed. So they're going to just refund the rubies to the people that are outside that first 500 that got the orders in. So
peek at old Mojo Melee. This one I've heard about. I don't know if I ever seen a bunch of gameplay though. Maybe they got some gameplay for this.
Assembling a team, placing them on a grid hopefully in a strategic spot, and then an auto battler commences. Oh hey, I didn't do the sign in as guest. You actually get a tutorial. That's cool. I just signed in with Google and they threw me right into it. I got to learn real fast. Nice, you got a Vine mode now. These are all characters that you're going to be able to have the opportunity to play. Now, when you go to play a game, and here you go, you're right in the midst of it. It kind of showed you how to play, but now it's time to play. Just like that, because it's also that you're right in the middle of a game. So we were talking about it for maybe 60 seconds. All of a sudden, never played before, sign in as a guest, playing the game.
I like low barriers to entry.
Yeah. Alright, so you can see down there's 3 different characters that he could possibly place up there. He's got 10 gold to work with, and they each have a cost. So he picked a 4 gold one and a 6 gold one. and he already has his mojo out there. And now it's an auto battler. Depending on where the opponent placed their characters, they're just gonna like follow the coding that they do what the AI says, right? And it's like Blake's gonna win. Look at that! Now, this is a best 3 out of 5. So you won the first round. And now, if you there you had another mojo down in your base. Okay, so you have the, what is it, Froda Swamp Hag. If you put another Froda Swamp Hag out there on the other one, she levels up.
Oh.
And don't do that. Okay, you can do that. I was gonna say, the bear there is a great tank, but who knows? Maybe you're okay. Anyway, so this is how it goes. You know, you get 10 gold per round. If you don't use your gold from a round before, you do get to do stats for the next.
It's another game I'm not really interested in. We got I think I get the, yeah, we get to do the thing. Gangster shit going on right now. You gotta see this one. Boom. So we gonna send baby girl. We have to get her up to 20 or so. You know how I like these moves, as I do like her already, you know what I mean? I like the more fast eye job. But I like big dude too, so but we gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. See what these combos do. Oh, this cost me 200 gold. I forgot about this. See, I'm gonna have to buy some gold. I gotta buy some gold, man. See, that's well, yeah, I'm gonna just use the ones I got. I kind of wanted to keep these for my what is it, my monsters, right? But I'm pretty, they giving these away for the most part, so what is this? Earth? What is this? Life. How do I know? Is that one glowing? I don't want to. Let me see. Death. Earth. That's fire. Oh. See what that fire about with her. Gotta let that marinate every time. Okay. Life on that one, that's a good one. That's rare and rare. Okay, so she got 2 rare parts. That's pretty dope. Right. That's pretty dope. So we might have to rock with her for a little bit. Probably should have made her life. I think maybe I'd have got 2, maybe. I don't know. We in there now though, so we gotta go ahead and level her up. Gotta check her out one time. She up to 5,000. Let's see. Okay, wings and shit popping. I don't even think she had wings before, did she? Nah, cause she just got her parts. So okay, baby, she look good. I like her. She look good. I like her. She's a gatekeeper. Okay. Okay. Let's see, man. We just gone, cause we've been going for a 2-hour stream, man. We got it in, so leveled up. My boy to 20. We got her to challenger level, so been pretty solid for one night's work. Bit of surfing the motherfucking YouTube. I had a ball. Did y'all? Let me get out of there. Feel like I'm in the way. And just move it out the way. We're just gonna move it. Let's see what you doing, baby. Oh, that was dope. I don't like that much. Okay. Jogging me. Get up off me. Ooh, he took hella damage. Oh, everybody did? I ain't stand a chance. Took a lot of damage, man, really fast. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. I ain't even get a chance to do my moves properly. They look dope as shit. I like the speed on her though. She got speed. Damn, what is happening here? Bitch, ain't sweep my way, pussy. Shit, fuck, they did me there. It would have been raw as shit if I could have popped all of them right there. Give me 1 second. Getting, you know, I don't like that I lost twice. She take a lot of damage really fast, man. It's gonna be a hard upgrade. Well, I really just need a team that know how to stay alive a little bit. Shit. I think I can buy some body parts today. I might go buy me some body parts. I get lucky again. I got, what the fuck I get the last? I got some nice shit the last time. I think it was like a rare arm. I gotta go look. Rare. It was rare. Had to adjust my chair a little bit. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. That was a good match. He thought he had me there. It got intense. That life steal, that's gonna be big, man. I wish that was fucking rare or some shit. What was the challenges? I think I did all that. 23, boom, boom. Yeah, man, I just gotta go in there and retire a couple motherfuckers. I'll be alright. I don't know if they got that one-on-one though. They need that one-on-one. We'll do one more, man, and we probably get out of here on that tip, man. And then when we get back, we hopefully we get us another win on the way out. Hopefully we get another win on the way out. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna look for something else on YouTube to rock out to, but You just end on this note. Let's get him legit to fidget. I missed my other guy name. I ain't catching. You rumbling though. Ooh, what the fuck happened there? I missed every button. I'm dead as a motherfucker. Hit the motherfucking button. Alright, y'all gonna have to come get me. I'm sorry. They came fast. I guess that ain't the note we wanted to end on.
An enemy has been eliminated. An ally has been eliminated. An enemy has been eliminated.
My boy doing alright too, man. Get to some health, man. Get you to some. Oh, how did he not get the fucking? Wow. I still got a little bit of. I can upgrade. Well, let's end on the upgrade then. Fuck it. We upgrade now. I gotta get my block game together too, man. I just need this, man. Yeah, man. But you see, this game dope as shit, man. So the ability here on this claw, the part is life, right? Ability, it deals 240 life damage and heals the attacker for 180 health. So it's kind of self-explanatory. It do 240 damage, but I get 180 health back every time I land that. I gotta get me some better crystals for my other dudes, man. This game it's gonna be a grind, but I'm gonna put together some motherfucking monsters. Some monsters. Every crystal I use is gonna be a what they call them. Let me check my inventory too before I get up out of here. Wasn't crystals. What I was about to look for. Okay, my parts. That's my boy. I got this. Okay, I just got that. So yeah, let's see if we can get lucky again in the shop for a couple of these. Oh no, I forgot these parts. What do these cost? 300 of those. What's you using for? A rare head. See, that's you just got to roll the dice sometimes, man. You just got to roll the motherfucking dice, man. Roll them. I needed that. Now, I ain't gonna press my luck. I might wait a day or so. Got a challenger scroll to get. We'll get one of those. Go ahead, grab one of those on the day. I need to do, man. I gotta get me some more of these. I need 2,000. How much? What is 2,000 gold? Like 2,000 gold. God damn. $30 to get me how many of these motherfuckers? Well, 20 is less than. You get 10 of them. See, that's kind of shit, and you can get them killed in a woof. I might have to drop that on that. Where my shit go? Okay. Yeah, man, I got shit to do. So it was live, man. We gonna run through that again. I don't know, but I'm very reluctant killing some of them motherfuckers, and they cost that much. Goddamn. Yeah, man. But it's your boy Lust Gaming. It was a live one, man. We did our 1-2 as usual. Took some lumps, bumps, and some bruises, but had a fucking blast, man. Shout out to motherfucking Champions Ascension, everybody who shot through, all my subscribers, future subscribers, all of that shit, man. Thumb up the video, man. If you're into Web3 content, I'm getting up out of here. It's your boy Lust Gaming. Check out Champions Ascension. Link in the description. We out of here, man. Peace.